Putting them all in the cars. What's up? You know, I gotta do my work.
I know. That's what they pay you big for.
Oh yeah. Did he find his? No.
Hopefully, I'm gonna call the
Hopefully they find it.
Not as much work, we got a new one.
Good to see you. Do you have anything with about Ted Abbott?
Yeah, the 81 DVD.
81?
Yeah, it'll have, it gives a pretty much history of the whole race arena.
Right.
And it'll have Ted Abbott in there.
Okay.
Actually, they show him actually up on the starter stand before he got knocked off.
Yeah, he taught me how to water ski.
Yeah.
Okay. So 81?
81 DVD.
Town on a Saturday night, there's a crowd in the parking lot just outside. The ticket booth opens and it's just a little while before the stream into the stands and go through the turnstiles. I can smell the fried dough in the evening air. The drivers in the pits are making final repairs. Fans are thumbing through the race arena review, checking out the cars and the drivers and the crashes too. I got my stock all ready for the start my track. I'm ready to burn up tonight and never look back. Pull up to the gate here, turn number 4 and roll right into the blacktop like the week before. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena in my dreams. Here we go. Paul Baker's on the PA, welcoming the fans. We proceed around the track and go by the bandstand. Ted Abel waves the yellow as they all get in place. Another lap around the track and when they're ready to race. The crowds up to the feet as the green flag flies and put the pedal to the metal and a modified. Kicking up the dust in the 10-lap heat. The Troy and Webb and Stockwell are the ones to beat. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena in my dreams. We fly around the track just as fast as we can. Put on a wild show for the Snyder fans. Sometimes a little dirty, but most times clean. It's the best kind of racing you've ever seen. The roar of the engines thunders through the night as we jockey for position under the bright lights. Round and turn 1 and 2 and then 3 and 4. Small block feet screaming with 4 on the floor. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena in my dreams. Now it's time for the feature race, the best of the best. 25 laps of racing fury puts it to test. To see Pierce and Campanella added to the pack, along with Patch and Funk and Fauché all on the attack. John, the final lap sends shivers down the spine as we can fly around the track towards the start finish line. In a flash it'll be over and there'll be reason to brag, cause I won the feature and I took home the checkered flag. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena in my dreams. Now all of a sudden I awake and find that it was just a dream. The roar of the crowds and those shining machines. Cause the race arena's gone and it was loved by all. And now all we got is a stinking mall. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena. I'm driving at the race arena in my dreams. Thanks, folks. I'm going to take a little break. Got some ceremonies coming up next, and I will be back a little bit later as soon as I dry off.
Have your attention for a few moments, please. It's that time in the program where we'd like to move along and get things sort of kind of introduced with drivers in a little bit and all that kind of stuff. But right now, what we would like to do, if we could clear this aisleway to the left of the stage, next to these race cars, where Dave Wilson is, our good buddy, if we could move just that aisleway out of the way a little bit. John McDougall, if you can hear me. No, he can't. John, if you guys could move off to the side a little bit. Andy, could you move them out of there a little so we can get the color guard through here? Folks, if you'd like to come and gather around the stage here a little bit, we'd like to get the color guard up here. We want to do our Pledge of Allegiance. We want to introduce Father Ray, and we have a few other things we have to do. So right now, if we could, we'd like to have the American Legion post number 60 color guard from the city of Danbury. If you could please come forward. This time, we'd like to present our colors and have the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Legion post number 60 from Danbury, Connecticut. Thank you, gentlemen. You guys are a blessing. At this time, I would like to introduce Father Petrucci from St. Joseph's Parish in Danbury, Connecticut. He is also the chaplain of the Danbury Hospital. At this time, Father Ray.
Thank you very, very much. It's a joy to be here again. These years go by awfully fast. It seems like that long ago when I was offering the last prayer. And after the prayer today, we will have a very, very special remembrance for, of course, an icon of racing, an icon of this program. But let us pray now. Heavenly Father, we ask you to bless this gathering of old friends with cherished memories to share. We ask your blessings upon the newcomers with much to discover today and friendships to make. We thank you for the creative ability that you share with your creation so that we could take pieces of metal and turn them into these wonderful vehicles that we admire today. And finally, we ask you to hold close in your love, Lord, all of our community who have passed into eternity. Amen.
Thank you very much, Father. As most of you may know, this reunion has lost a great member of the Southern New York Racing Association fraternity this past week. We have dedicated this show today to our one, our only, and the world's only, Mr. Paul Baker. For those of you that may not know, we lost Paul last week, and if it wasn't for the gentlemen of Paul Baker's and those of alike, this group of people probably would never survived as long or has flourished as well as it has because of his generosity and his kindness. What we'd like to do is I'd like to introduce a longtime friend of Mr. Paul Baker's and one of the inspirations for this reunion that we have every year. She's been a backbone. She's been the guidance. She's just another wonderful person that we have involved here. I'd like at this point in time to bring up Miss Millie Godfrey.
Thank you, Harry, and welcome. It's so great to see so many out again for our reunions. And I'm honored to be the one to talk about Paul Baker. We've been friends, my husband and I, and the Bakers have been friends forever. I have seen this big guy standing here grow up. That's his son. He certainly was an icon of Danbury, an icon of the race arena. And I think it's only fitting, since we are dedicating today to Paul Baker, we have lost a great friend, and I know that all of you have been great friends of Paul. He just was so involved in everything. And I don't think there's anyone that didn't love Paul. Paul, we love you and we'll miss you. I think it's fitting that we have a moment of silence, and each in his own way. Please bow your heads and let's think about Paul, pray about Paul, and honor him. Amen. Thank you. I also have the pleasure, I think once he gives me the mic, he thinks I'm not going to leave it. I have the pleasure of introducing Paul's son, Joe, who is here from Texas. And Joe, I don't know whether this is a surprise or not, but we would like you to come up and say a few things. Danny's bringing Ma, Mary Jane Baker.
Thank you, Mrs. Godfrey. I call her Mrs. Godfrey. She told me I can't do that anymore. I said, I'm going to call you Mrs. Godfrey till the day I die. But I want you to see my mom. It's obviously been a tough week, but he had this date circled on his calendar. He wanted so bad to be here. This club meant everything to him. He was a community guy. You call him. You mentioned some awful nice things and mentioned how important he was, and he never saw himself that way. He wanted to just be one of the guys. He just wanted to be just like everybody else that was part of this club, he felt it was just his job to make sure everybody in the grandstands knew a little bit more about the different drivers and the crew, just to bring the community a little bit closer together. That's really what he wanted to do with the racetrack. It's what he wanted to do on the radio and with the television shows. He just wanted a tighter-knit community. He would be so happy to see this group of people here today, especially all the young kids that are here that are seeing some of these old cars, maybe for the first time, just so you can see what the old days used to be like a little bit in Danbury. It was certainly a special time back then. Always will be, as long as we can keep things like this going with the reunion. So Harry, thank you, and Dave, thank you for keeping this reunion alive. My mom's favorite story, or maybe not her favorite story about the races, is that the day that they were married, my dad decided to go call the races that night. And she was fine with that because she was a race fan too. Everybody was a race fan in Danbury. But certainly this is a big honor. I appreciate you guys inviting me up here. I just, on behalf of my dad, I wanted to say thanks. Like I said before, he loved this community, the SNYRA community, and I know he's here today. Thank you.
Joey and Mrs. Baker, please stay here for a minute. We got Dave Morehouse, the president of the Southern New York Racing Association Reunion Committee. We have seen as today is Paul Baker Day here at the reunion, and this is in his honor. We have a couple of plaques that the drivers normally get, and we wanted that Joey and Mary Jane Baker to have one. And on the bottom of it, instead it says driver or participant, it says in loving memory of Paul Baker. So we want to honor him, little keepsake from you. And as long as we continue to have these, I hope that I know Joey, you're in Texas, but Mary Jane, we'd love to have you here each and every year because you guys are a treasured item. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. Thank you so much for being here. There's one other thing that I wanted to do, and I have it on my iPhone here. I hope I can get it to come up, and Timmy maybe can help me with the audio. Where did Timmy go? There he is. And I just wanted you guys to hear this because this reunion would not be the same without this.
For 25 years. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Danbury Fair President John W. Leahy, Vice President Fred Fern, and the Southern New York Racing Association, this is Paul Baker bidding you welcome to stock car racing at the Danbury Fair Race Arena, the East's most beautiful racing plant. Wow.
For those of you that know Paul Baker, I got goosebumps. There is nothing better at this reunion today than to hear that. So think of Paul in your memory today. Please enjoy yourselves. It's for Paul Baker today and the Southern New York Racing Association, his lovely wife and his wonderful son. Thank you for coming here and honoring him today with us. Enjoy the rest of your time here. We're going to have driver introductions in a little bit, then driver autographs, and please just mingle around and chat. We also have raffles, so please make yourself at home. That's what we do here. Thank you so much.
That was fun. Go ahead.
We'd like to welcome everyone again, and thank you so much for turning out. We had another great day today. I just got to get Danny Arcieri to pipe it down for like 2 minutes, and then we'll be good to go. Danny, you done talking yet?
No.
Hey, Danny, can you hear me? Hey, Danny Arcieri, can you hear me yet? I only called your name 10 times. But you're not ready yet. I'm not ready for you yet. I'm not ready for you. I just wanted you to stop holding court over there. That's all right. You good? All right. I'm going to start announcing you guys out. Come up and get your plaques for the 13th Annual Southern New York Racing Association Reunion. And this is in no particular order, just as I saw guys and writing them down. We'd like to get them up here. I saw Doug Stange walk in the building. He's been here a couple of minutes now. So Doug Stange, come on up. Come on up here, Dougie. Dougie drove the number 76 Sportsman. Hell of a great guy. We like him a lot. How are you, sir? Good to see you, Dougie. You got a plaque? You want to yell at anybody?
No, I was always a friend with everybody, so.
Attaboy. You got that right. Thanks, Dougie, so much. Thank you. Let's see, who else I got on my list here? I'm going to mark them off. Where's Ray Smith? Ray Smith is in the building. I know that. Ray drove a whole couple of cars. He drove the number 57, the number 10, and the number 15. And I remember Ray, he's still a motor builder, still with the racing thing, so welcome Ray Smith. How are you, pal? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right,
You're not walking from him.
It's your car. I'm waiting for you to call. I'm waiting for Ray. He's going to buy my car. We're just waiting for him to come pick it up. Right, Ray? Tell them. I'll smooth it over with the wife. Trust me. We'll get it. We get it. All right, let's see. Where's Don Parker? Don Parker drove my favorite car of all time at Danbury. It was a 66 Mustang, number 69. That's my favorite car of all time. I wish he still had that because I'd be scooping it up from him no matter what it took. Don Parker. Don, thanks for coming today, pal. How are you?
I wish I was still doing it.
Absolutely, don't we all? We all. Thanks for coming today. It's all about you guys, trust me. Thanks, Donnie. We got another perennial favorite. This guy still races 8 days a week. I don't know how he does it. But our good friend that used to run the number 40 at the Danbury Race Arena, Art Knapp, he's still running New Jersey. He's running Wall Stadium. He runs dirt one night, asphalt the next, and they're going to invent some other kind of services he's going to run on soon. Art Knapp, how are you, pal? I didn't see anybody, Art. You good? I'm good. You're good. All right, thanks for coming, bud. All right, let's see. Art Jensen. Art Jensen's here, right? Where's Art Jensen? There he is. Here comes Art Jensen. One of the neatest coaches of all times. Love those cars. Another fan favorite from Danbury, Mr. Art Jensen. How are you, Art? Glad you could make it. Thanks so much for showing up. Thank you.
Connor, stay back.
Let's see. Who else we got on here? I've seen a bunch of guys. Where's Irv Straight? The Donut Time, number 92. Great brown car, always good looking. Mr. Irv Straight. Irvy, come on up and see us, Irv. His picture's in the book. Get him signed that because that was always a swell car. You couldn't miss the Donut Time. It was great. Thanks for coming, Irv. You're the best. I think Pat Waldron's here too, right? Pat's, yep, there's Pat. Pat has that number 14 X-Cup car over in the corner over there. You ought to talk to Pat, hear the story about that. He should be arrested for getting that car. He stole that thing. Pat Waldron, the number 98, the purple sportsman guy. Always a pleasure, Pat. Thanks for coming, buddy. Uh-oh, we got Jim Torque over there. He's holding court now, too. Him and Billy later are talking about something that happened back in 1912, I think. I'm not sure. Sure. Jim, hey, what do you got, Jim? What are you talking about? You come on up here and share this. We got Jim Torque here. He's got that 009. That used to be Lou Funk Sr.'s car at Danbury, but Jim Torque ran the number 13 Pinto. And another great friend of Southern New York. He's done a lot for this group as well. So, Jim, welcome aboard, sir. Thanks for coming over. What were you and Billy talking about?
Well, we're just catching up on old times, and who cut who off, and, you know, who got a win taken away from them. But I'd like to thank everybody for coming today, and hope we see you next year.
Thanks, Jim. You guys are okay, right? There's no animosity over there. You guys are okay? It's all good? It's all water over the dam?
Yeah,
it's all good.
We forgot about that.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. We love that. Thank you, Jim Torque. Where's my buddy Ron Barrett? Ron Barrett, let me tell you something. Ron Barrett drove the number 44 Sportsman at Danbury, and I work with Ron to this day. You're not going to find a better guy, a better friend. And I'll tell you what, if he had some back end, it would have been an awesome driver as well. He was as it was. He had some money behind him. He'd have been on the top of the pile. Ronnie, that's it. And Ronnie's son runs the number 40 Ford up at Accord Speedway, doing fabulous things here too. So thank you, Ron. You're the best. Well, let me see. There we got another sportsman driver out here. Him and I are best of friends. He'll tell you that. He used to drive the number 45 Gremlin at the Danbury Race Arena. Him and I started off on bad terms, but we're great now, I think. Are we, Fred? Are we, Fred? Are we good? Fred, are we good? Attaboy, Freddie. Freddie Trump, ladies and gentlemen, one of our top sportsman drivers of all times. This guy could have gone places too. Glad to have you, pal. Who else we got over here? Uh-oh, there's a guy. Remember Larry Battaraco? Remember him? Where's Larry Battaraco? He's in the pile there. And you know what? Larry's talking to two women. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. Larry, I've been trying. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. How do you pull that off? Did you talk to me after the show? Ladies and no, it's all a kidding. Number 17 modified, our good friend Larry Badaracco. Attaboy, Larry. It's all fun and games. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Am I, Larry? Another gentleman, this goes back a few days, I started going to races when I was 5 years old, and he had this number 8 coupe that was absolutely beautiful. It was white with a red number 8 on it, and it was absolutely fabulous looking, always looked pristine, and that was hard to do back in the day. I don't think they had rattle cans back in the day where you could paint everything, but his car came every week, spick and span. Where's Mike Chafee? Mike Chafee's here someplace. Where is he? Here comes Mike. The beautiful number 8. What Ford did you have? Keating Ford, right? It was Keating Ford. Keating Ford number 8. He was an ex-official with the Southern New York. He's done everything, I think, but sell popcorn at the race arena, right?
He didn't announce for Paul Baker.
Oh, he didn't announce for Paul. Absolutely. Nobody can fill those shoes, Mike. I can't give you. But everything with popcorn, right?
And Billy Boo drove the car for us.
Billy Boo drove. Okay, you weren't in that? I knew you were in that. Yeah, absolutely. You put him in, huh? You're a big man to admit that. That's great, Mike. Get a plaque here from his grad. Great to see you. Thank you very much. Mike Chafee. We got another good guy here that's been around the Southern New York for quite some time. He's made every reunion, and I call him Scooter, but I'd like to introduce up to our next guy here, Scott Sasso. Where's Scott? Where's Scooter?
Right back in front.
And this guy he's in just as good a shape as when he got out of the car in 1981. Here, tip-top shape there, Scott. Thanks for coming, pal. How are you? Anything for them? You all good? Attaboy. Thanks, Scott. Thank you very much, Scott. You can always tell the guys that don't talk much, they drive like hell. Drive the wheels off these things. Let's see, who else we got over here? I might want to bring him up in the middle of the pile because he's talking everybody's ear off. Hey, Danny Archieri, you done talking over there for a few minutes? Huh? Can you come on to see us here for a sec? Danny Archieri, number 14, Sportsman, number 10, modified. This guy, if you put motor on a skateboard, he'll drive it. Danny Archieri, you got anything about?
I'd just like to thank everybody for coming out. Beautiful. The cars are fantastic. I see a couple of the cars here we haven't seen in a while. Just beautiful to see. Absolutely beautiful.
Danny, thank you very much. For those of you who don't know Danny, he has stage fright. He doesn't know how to talk in front of people. So Danny, thank you very much. Let's see, who else we got on? I got to find on my list here. They're all messed all over the place. Oh, this guy, what a great friend this guy is. This guy's helped me out through the years. He helps everybody else. We call him Suitcase in the racing fraternity. But Johnny Kerslake drove the number 73 Gremlin and Pinto at the Danbury Race Arena, and to this day helps anybody out with a race car as much as he can. My brother Johnny. How are you? Let's see here. I think we got another hot shoe, and this guy's had more cars than I can even announce. I think the 54, the 154, the H. I don't know. Billy Lana, how many cars did you drive for crying out loud? Just one? Oh, at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Lana, he's won a ton of features at Danbury Race Arena. Another hot shoe. We're so glad to have him. Billy Lana. Let's see. And those that most of you know, I mean, we're a little shorter on drivers this year. Some of them are away. We've lost a handful over the years. That's why we like to continue doing this. Don LaJoy couldn't be here today because most of you know his grandson is racing at Loud, New Hampshire today in the Cup Series. So Don sends his best. He wishes he was here. He had the car sent up, but he wanted to tell everybody thank you for coming as always. I'm sure he'll be here next year. He doesn't like to miss these things at all. So thank you from Don LaJoy. Let's see. I don't know. We got a couple elders here, but I have to save them right for the end. Let's see. Who else I got over here on the side? Am I missing anybody over on the side here? No, I got Andy there. I got Bones there. I got Nikki. I got Artie. Don Moon. Don Moon. How can we forget? Don Moon's sitting right here. He's got his Plainville car. They have their reunion in a few weeks. But let's bring up Don Moon, who used to drive the black number 4, the Spada number 4. of Don Moon. He's had some good days and some bad days at the race arena, but all good and all around, right?
It all turned out good at the end. Even on young Rook.
I hear that, pal. Thanks a lot. Don Moon, ladies and gentlemen. Here's another guy that always had pristine cars, no matter where he went. But at Danbury Race Arena, you could always depend on the blue and white number 55 coming back the next week, just like it was when he unloaded it the week before. But always a pristine car, a hell of a guy, hell of a nice driver, Mr. Andy Montanari, the number 55, Spires Welding, Andy Montanari. What's that? Attaboy. We'll get you up here no matter what it is.
I'm so happy to see everybody here, particularly because it's Paul Baker's game. Thank you.
Here we are. Andy Montanari, thank you very much. One of the classy guys of Southern New York, Andy Montanari. See, I don't know which one of these two I need to bring up here next, because they probably jockey for positions. I'm not sure how we should do this, but I'll hold off on them for a minute there, because I'll let them simmer a little bit more. We got another nice car over here right in the center, a red number 43. This guy came to Southern New York late in his career, but he's became a fan favorite, and I'd like to introduce, this guy has raced everywhere. I think he's even raced on the moon, if there's a track where he's raced there. And then number 43, we'd like to get up here, Mr. Bill Greco. I'd love to have as many pairs of socks as this guy's had race cars over the career. Billy, thanks for coming, pal.
It's good to be here.
Thanks for bringing the car. Thanks for coming here. You're one of the classics from Southern New York. Every year we need you here, buddy. All right. Bill Greco, ladies and gentlemen. All right, who's else in the pile they're hanging out over here? Oh. Yeah, I just talked to this gentleman. I didn't write him down on my list because I was talking to so much. This guy was back in the early days. Actually, next year's program, you're going to see a lot about him because he's got some old-time stuff. This guy resides in Florida, and he still comes here and sees us every year. I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Goose Undella. The Goose is in the house. Goose, thank you so very much. You got anything you want to say anyway? It's because of you guys, trust me. That's why we had this. Goose, thank you very much. Goose Undella. I don't know, I should probably introduce this next guy. I should probably give his wife a plaque because she's definitely earned it over the years. Trust me. When it's all said and done, this woman's going into sainthood. But it's my dear buddy, and then I say that all in jest because he's such a fabulous guy. What a great race driver. The point champion in 1980. I'd like to introduce him, driver of the 32, Mr. Art Davis. It was 80, right, Art? It was, I don't remember. We had too much beers that year. I'm not sure. Got anything?
I just want to thank everybody for coming. Nice to see all the old faces, some older than others. And I just feel so bad about Paul Baker. See you next year.
Absolutely. Thanks, Art. Ladies and gentlemen, Art Davis. He had one boo in the corner over there, and that was from his good buddy, so I can just imagine who that was. But seeing as we're doing boos, very good. Yeah, the boo section over there, the peanut gallery, always got to ruffle feathers a little bit. But he's allowed to do this because he's another classic from the Danbury Race Arena. He drove many vehicles over there, many feature race winners. Quite a popular kind of guy. We love him to death, though, but we got to get him up here. Bone Stevens, driver of the number 8. Artie, where's your booze? Where's your booze, Artie? Boo. Bone Stevens, good to see you, pal. How are you? Got anything?
Good. Hey, it's great to see all you people here. It's great to be able to see people here. Hey, come back next year. We'll be here. Thank you.
Absolutely. Bone Stevens. Hold on there, Bone. Whoa. You got a plaque here. Bone Stevens, the driver of the number 8. We also had, Andy just reminded me too, is Billy Boo, who drove, I think, almost every car at the Danbury Race Arena. Couldn't be here with us today. He's wasn't feeling well, but he wants to send his wishes and thanks to everyone. So we would like to wish Billy Boo a well day today, And also George Booley couldn't make it today. George Booley's still working every single day. He had a trip. He's a truck driver and made a trip to Indiana and couldn't get back in time for today. So he called me this morning and said he couldn't make it. So Billy Boo and George Booley would like to thank everyone for being a part of all their lives. So we'd like to thank them. Let's see who else I got. I got Bones. I got Artie. Nicky. We got any old guys left? Any old guys? Any old guys left? Oh, there's one. There's one. How can I miss you, Nick, with that orange shirt? This guy, for those of you who didn't know him, you want to know him right now because this guy is the biggest character you ever see. And he slings a lot of BS too, from what I understand. But anyhow, he has the number 25 right here in the center. They redid this car last year to get it here, and then Nicky made him tear it all apart this year to do it again because he didn't like the way it was. But that beautiful number 25 is owned by this character and this class act, Mr. Nick Giardina, the number 25. That'd be the Godfather.
Glad to see you all here again. Be here again next year.
You betcha. He wants to build another. That's a show car. He's building one to race, so Nicky's not out of the game yet. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nick Giardina. Did we miss anybody over there? Did I get everybody? I thought I was on my list. We'd like to have the drivers kind of sit down and sign some books and pictures and everything. You guys are just unbelievable. I want to thank all the drivers for coming out today and spending time with us because this is about you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be having these reunions because this is a party for all of us. And I don't know how to call it a party. This is a party for all our drivers, all our fans, all our crew members and owners. Thank you, everyone. We're going to be doing some more raffles. We got to do a best appearing in show car. We got a few more things. So see you raffle tables, and thank you all very, very much. Hello. So yeah. So Tim, do you have the receipt here from the winning car? We give this away every year. This is the Best in Show plaque, and we're ecstatic to give this away every year because there's so many beautiful cars. It's so hard to pick, but we send out a crew. We send out 3 different people every year to pick their favorites. So we're going to go with that right now. Survey said, and that's another close one again. Wow, very good. Well, I'd like to present the best appearing show car this year at the Southern New York Racing Association, and that's going to go to a friend we haven't seen in a while. This car hasn't been here for a while. It showed up this year. We haven't seen it in a few years. This year's best appearing show car goes to the Jimmy Smith, number 3. Where's Joe Riolo? Here he comes. Hold on, Joe. We got to come out here and get a picture. Stand right by the car.
Whoops, sorry.
You guys ready? Congratulations, pal. Thanks for bringing that this year. It's awesome. This will be in the book next year, so you got to bring it next year now. Look over there.
Harry, Joe, Timmy, right here.
Over there, Ted.
Excuse me?
Beautiful. Thanks. I got the cover for it here.
Bring it into the plane over.
Is he? Good, yeah.
That's why we bring them out.
Good, man. Good. Like I said, it's great.
Yeah, keep bringing it, please. Sure you will. Good job, Joe. Hey, how are you? Long time no see. Didn't recognize you.
We would like to thank all the participants for bringing your cars out today. It's just a nostalgic day. We couldn't do the show without bringing all the beautiful cars out. Everybody here deserves a round of applause anyway. Thank you, everyone, for bringing out the cars, the owners, the drivers, everything. And we're just happy to give away nice plaques to all the participants this year. Thank you, everyone, so much. Dave's going to finish this up. Please look around a little bit while we clean it up. We still got 15 minutes. Thank you all so very, very much.
People stay just a little bit longer. We wanna play just a little bit longer. Now the promoter don't mind, and Bob Rock, you don't mind. If we take a little time and we leave it all behind, sing one more song. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Please, please stay just a little bit more. Now the promoter don't mind, and the union don't mind. We take a little time and we leave it all behind and sing one more song. Now the promoter don't mind, and the union don't mind. We take a little time and we leave it all behind and sing one more song. Oh, Jackson Brown there, thank you. And I think we do have time for one more.
One more? One more? How's your hand? How's your hands?
You're good, man.
I wasn't even aware that Smith drove it.
For he's a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companion. He works in the saddle, he sleeps in the canyon, waiting for summer his pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer. Closing his eyes as the darkies retire, he sings out a song which is soft but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. Good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Now the 1st of December was covered with snow. So was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. Though the Berkshires seem dreamlike on account of that frosting. 10 miles behind me, and 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway. A song that they sing when they take to the sea. A song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can't believe it, and that helps you to see that singing works just fine for me. Good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Good afternoon, folks. We'll see you next time, next year. Same stage, same tune.